Baghdad.
Despite the sweltering heat in Baghdad and a pandemic, ALYAA ADNAN traveled almost 200 kilometers from Tikrit to demand a job. ALYAA graduated from medical school over a year ago, and she has yet to get work.
We've studied all our lives, not just for the past 6 years. Now I've been sitting at home doing nothing when the country needs medical professionals. I feel useless now. Why did we study all our lives? We demand the government give us jobs, especially during this pandemic.
According to the Iraqi Medical Association, ALYAA is one of 31,000 people who have graduated in the healthcare field but have no job. This at a time when Iraq is facing a sharp increase in the number of COVID-19 cases. Iraq has one of the lowest number of doctors and nurses per capita in the world. For every 1,255 people, there is one doctor, and there are only around 30,000 working in the country. Critics say that figure could be doubled if the government did more. This is another issue doctors face in Iraq, being attacked by family members of patients who pass away. They are often accused of not doing enough to save lives. The issue of safety is one of the main reasons these doctors have gathered here.
Iraqis have suffered from a deteriorating healthcare system which hasn't been looked after for decades. More than 400 doctors have been the victims of attacks or targeted killings since 2003. Now more than 1,300 doctors have contracted COVID-19. These conditions are not acceptable.
In July, the government formed a committee to find ways to employ medical graduates. But the finance ministry refused to fund more jobs, citing a lack of money. And the prime minister criticized the increase in violence against doctors.
The assault against our medical staff will be faced with severe legal punishment. We are calling on tribal leaders not to allow these assaults to be committed under their names.
That's done little to placate health workers.
Doctors across Iraq say that they will start a partial strike, and if by the end of the week the government has failed to address their demands, they will expand that into a full one. As COVID-19 cases are rising, that could have disastrous consequences, and it's something everyone wants to avoid. Dorsa, Jabbari, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.